Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Chris's Cool Stuff and Other Neat Things. I'm Chris, and today what we're going to be talking about my truck again, my F150 and the fails that go along with the F150. So it's no secret that I love the Ford Raptor. I hope to own one someday, but just now it's not financially feasible. Can't do it, can't afford it as much as I want it. However, what I've been trying to do is slowly but surely try to convert my F150 XLT into a Raptor clone. You can see right here that I do have the Raptor style grille. I'm adding some accents to the hood, some decals, just so it's not so bright. So we're gonna have like a nice little stormtrooper motif, some white and black. Eventually I'm gonna be doing other things like new tires, level kit, new Raptor style fender flares, but slowly but surely. But besides what I'm going to be doing, I want to show you something I tried to do, but it just did not work out. And for that, we're going to go to the back of the truck. Alright, so what I bought here was the Ford Raptor style tailgate applique, is what they call it. And here you have this big plastic plaque, if you will, big bold letters, spells out Ford, and you put it right on the tailgate. When I first bought it, honestly I don't remember where I initially saw it, but I saw it and I saw I had to have it. Prices were always a little bit too high for me, but then I found one, I think it was about $125. They told me it was all black. I thought it was perfect, so I bought it. It came in and it was not black at all. It was this gunmetal gray here. So I ran down to AutoZone. I got some black spray paint and I painted the backing. And then once that was done, I saw the contrast of the initial gray against the black, and I loved it. So I left it like that. The F150, that's black gloss. That's okay. It would have been nicer if it was in the gunmetal as well. But yeah, so I did this and it looked awesome. I was excited to put it on my truck. And I did put it on my truck and it looked awesome. I'll throw a picture up on the video just to show you what it looked like. I loved it. The only problem is, and I kind of touched upon this in the video that I did with my fender flares, is that this held on with automotive mounting tape. And I have zero luck with that mounting tape. With the window visors, works fine. I have these bevels on my taillights, works fine there too. But it did not work on my fender flares, and it did not work on this. I used heavy duty mounting tape, Gorilla even, that's supposed to be rated to hold up to 50 pounds. And it seemed like it was going to work. It held onto the tailgate for a couple of days, back and forth to work, no problem. But then eventually it started to pop off at the like the top corner, a little bit in the center. And it didn't seem like there was any risk of it falling off the truck, but it looked wicked. I mean, it looked horrible. I got the applique on the back of the truck and it looks like it's going to fall off. So I took it off, and that was with 3M automotive tape initially. And then what I did is I got more 3M automotive tape, plus there was this adhesion promoter that they were selling. I went on with the wipes, so I did that. And it seemed like that was gonna work. It held really, it was like almost, I glued it to the truck. I'm like, yes, this is gonna work. It fell off again. So I didn't want to give up on it because I really had a lot of time and money invested in this. Like I said, initially they were too expensive. I found one for about $125. I bit the bullet, I got it. Great. The cost of the paint, and then the cost of the mounting tape starts to add up. Because mounting tape, after a while, it's not cheap. Especially with the next round of mounting tape, because I opted to go for the Gorilla mounting tape, which is rated to hold things to 50 pounds. And I think that was like $5 or $6 a roll, and that's for 5 feet. I had to buy several rolls of it, just because how much is needed. Plus I had to double up some of the layers. And again, I put it on, it seemed like it was going to hold, and slowly but surely it started popping off here and there. And I was so disappointed. So again, I just pulled it off before it fell off the truck. And in order to do that, because some of the parts that were holding really strong. So in order to get the entire applique off the tailgate, I had to heat it up with a heat gun. And I'm going to show you something that happened. All right, so you can kind of see it right here on the O. And actually, it's always the only letter that is affected. But I got a little bit too close with the heat gun. So right here and right here, the plastic started to melt a little bit. It's not too noticeable unless you're standing right next to it. But I know it's there, so it's going to drive me crazy. So at this point, the next thing that I can do, I pull all the letters off, sand them down so I can get out those the areas that are melted, and then I'll have to, obviously I have to repaint the O, but I want them all to match, so I'll have to paint all the letters, put them back on, and then remount it to the tailgate. Maybe. I mean, I really love the way it looks, so I don't want to give up on it. I really don't. Plus my wife, I love her to death, and I think she kind of likes me, but she's not happy with how much money I put into this. So she either wants me, essentially she wants me to use it because I dumped so much money into this. It's ridiculous. But right now I feel kind of jaded. I mean, I don't know if I want to put it back on the truck because it just keeps on popping off. So let me show you what I want to do, or what I want to try to do. All right, so you saw the decals I had at the front of the truck, up on the hood. I had the one that went right down the center, plus I had the two accent decals on the sides. I got those from AmericanTrucks.com, and they have one that they made for the back tailgate. Now, I've already had to pull off my F-150 bags for the applique, so it's looking kind of bare. I went ahead and I blacked out my Ford logo. So I want to get that, the decal that they have. So essentially it would fill in this whole area, come up here, fill this in over there, and it'll be glossed. So it'll kind of tie everything in. The gloss taillight bevels I put in, the gloss sticker, all black. And I think it'll look nice. It'll help break up, like I said before, it's just too much white. So it definitely will help break that up a little bit. I'll still need a little bit more. I want to do some decals on the side as well. But that is, yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you. So if you're looking to get one of those Raptor appliques, I don't know if I just got a bad one that wasn't molded correctly, but it's just not working out for me. So definitely proceed with caution. Yeah, so if you have any questions at all, let me know down below. If you found this video helpful at all, if you don't mind, give it a thumbs up. And until the next time, we'll talk to you later.